Welcome to Chads by Christ, the show about Catholic lads living Catholic lives. I'm Charlie.
I'm Deshaun.
Oh, your audio was a bit weird there, Desh. Wanna try that again?
I'm Deshaun.
Try again?
I'm Deshaun.
Okay, nice and close, man. Nice and close. Getting close.
I'm literally speaking right into the mic right now.
Okay. It's
Is there
cutting
something
out
wrong with my
some-
audio?
It's like dropping out. It's really choppy sounding.
Mm.
Let's keep trying. Anyway, yeah, we're the people. I wasn't here last week because I was in the land of health problems, and I'm still in the land of health problems, actually. But that's neither here nor there. How have you been, Dash?
Are you better now?
Try again.
Bruh.
Okay,
Can
now
you
it's
hear me
better.
better now?
Yeah.
It's better now?
Yes, now it's better. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I unplugged some wires, did some things. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Same old, really. Work, gym, badminton on Mondays. That's about it. No
Nice.
youth group these days, so yeah, weekends have been comparatively quiet, which has been nice.
Yeah, I have not been going to badminton on Mondays because of health problems.
Understandable.
But yeah, once that gets all rectified, I'll be back at it. But anyway, yeah. Long time no podcast. I guess it's been a couple of weeks now.
Yes.
What did you want to talk about today?
So, I've been thinking lately. So basically, it all stemmed from this podcast that I was listening to the other day, and well, it started before I even listened to the episode because the episode was. Let me jig my memory to what it was actually called.
Wait, what was the podcast? Like, what was the?
It was the
podcast
Catholic
called?
Gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
Really good podcast. Would recommend. I think it's run by like two friars or something. I listen to it like now and again, so I
Right.
don't fully
I thought
know
they were.
exactly.
I thought they were lay people. Like they're married.
I honestly don't know.
I was listening.
Actually, yeah.
I was listening to
Yeah, that
today.
makes sense.
Yeah, like I thought they were all married men.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that
go
makes
on.
sense. So the episode was called "The Number One Reason Wives Pull Away."
That's what I was listening to today.
Yeah, and yeah, even before I started, I was thinking like, is there a point in me listening to this? And then I listened to it, and I'm like, yes.
That mood.
No. As in, not because like I'm not doing the things that they say in the podcast, but just like I was thinking about spouses and like mainly kids. Like this whole thing started where I was like even just like scrolling through Insta, so many people that I went to like primary school and high school with, like, are having kids now. I guess we're at that sort of age, so people are having kids and that stuff. So yeah, I got to thinking about that, and I was just like we're the same age. Like, when did these people learn how to spouse or how to parent? You know, it's not something they teach in schools. They should, to a degree. In my opinion, they should something that they should like teach in schools. Not how to spouse, but like even just like the values behind vocations. Even in Catholic schools, it's not something that they like teach at all.
Yeah.
I would say like as part of like religion or something, it would be important.
Yeah, you'd think so. The only thing I can really think of is like, childhood education for like how to parent or how to be a spouse is like girls playing with like those baby dolls and just generally playing house. But like boys don't do that. And maybe I'm bigoted, but it seems intuitively wrong to say that boys should do that. Like I think guys need something different than a baby doll.
Yeah. Yeah,
but no,
like we can
it's
advocate for that, but I don't think any guy's gonna go up and pick up a baby doll, not even a 5-year-old one. Ironically, I did have a baby doll when I was 5. For some reason, I had this baby that I carried around with me.
Huh.
Yeah,
Did you learn anything?
Um, I got weird looks.
Okay.
I didn't really understand them back then, but I definitely I understand now that it was like weird looks because I was like, yeah, this 5-year-old like boy holding a baby doll. My parents didn't seem to mind it. It's like, yeah, it's just another toy, which
And
I feel like should be the appropriate response. Like, it's a doll. It's nothing to like frown at, but yeah. Anyway,
yeah, no,
that's a whole lot of kettle of fish.
yes.
But yeah, like they don't really teach these things to young adults. Like I feel like I really only started learning about these things once I started um taking the faith sort of like into my own hands. Like going out to like different like talks and things. Um even just like youth group, like it is something that comes up in like youth group, like how to not directly, because these are obviously teenagers in high school as well, but it's like like the side, like the things you ought to be doing virtuously anyway tie into what you need to be doing as a spouse.
Yeah. Yeah, like I guess that's step one, right? Like being a virtuous person
Mm.
is where you start.
Yeah.
Um, but are you more concerned about like the nitty gritties or like the details, like how to operate a house, how to change diapers, how to choose baby food?
No, no, not really. It's just like more like when you have a baby, you're responsible for this being. Like you're up until they're like you know they are older, you're responsible essentially for helping form their conscience and helping form their like morality. Like it's a huge responsibility,
Well,
and it's like not something that life really prepares you for. It's sort of just like you get thrown in, and like the reality is that a lot of parents are learning these things as they go because they're not taught. Like it's not something that parents are, like it's not like oh, your vocation is this, so you're automatically equipped with those skills. Like that's not how it works. That's
no.
not how it works with any vocation, even with like priests.
Mm,
Like new priests, can tend to struggle with like certain aspects because like they need to acquire those skills over time. And the
mm,
same goes with parenthood, I would assume.
yeah. Here's a
Yeah.
question for you. How did you learn from your dad? Like
Um,
like your dad would have taught you like some sort of morality and conduct.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like how did you learn that from him? Do you remember?
I feel like sorry, I feel a sneeze coming on.
Ah, I will prepare to bless you.
Okay, I think we're good.
Okay.
It's still lingering, but I'll be fine. Um, it was a while ago. But I think just like due to the nature of our culture, maybe it wasn't cultural, maybe it's just like a me thing. Like a lot of things were like corrective rather than like proactive. Like I would do something wrong and then like that would become a lesson sort of thing.
Okay.
Like I was a bit of a rat as a kid.
Okay.
It's like, nah, no, nothing like huge. Just like, ironically, I talked a lot in class, which is like, I'm the entirely like opposite now. Like, I don't talk much at all, generally speaking.
Ah.
Yeah, like I was a chatterbox. Yeah, so that would often get me into trouble.
Mm,
And my dad was like quite academically inclined, I guess. Like he was like, like again, this was like where it was a cultural thing. A lot of like my childhood was like centered around like school and like doing well in school. So it was like, yeah, like that's where like a lot of these lessons stem from. Like, yeah, you have to study hard, things like that. Like I didn't really get lessons on like morality per se. It was more just like from observing what my parents did.
ah.
Whereas I think like in the modern day, I don't know, like it depends on the parent, but I feel like it's a bit more balanced. Like I feel like there's a bit of proactiveness to it. Not to say that my
Mm,
parents weren't proactive, but like just like back then, I feel like correctiveness, like correcting, was more like I don't know. It was just how like the culture was like. You see them do something wrong, you correct them and instruct them why it's wrong, and hope that they don't do it again. If they do it again, you correct them again,
hmm
sort of thing.
Yep. Yep.
So like that's how I grew up, I guess.
Yeah. That's a good place to start, I guess, right? If your kid does something wrong, you gotta correct
Sure.
them.
Hmm.
Methods may vary, but you know.
Mm.
Um, but you mentioned like when it came to like learning what to do, you just sort of imitated your parents.
Not all the time, but sometimes.
Sometimes, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's also like another place to start, right? Um,
Mm.
no amount of lecturing or teaching or books or games or whatever will stick if you yourself aren't properly living what you do. Like, if you don't practice what you preach, your kid is gonna know.
Mm.
And like you and I have been kids, and like we've observed our parents, and we've probably, without going into too much detail, you know, we've probably got our gripes with, or even not like our folks, but just other authority figures. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So first place to start is like live virtuously.
Hmm.
That's not enough, of course, but yeah, um, that's critical, right? That's the foundation of it. So don't neglect your own virtue
Mm.
to like focus on correcting your kiddo. Because yeah, your kiddo is more often than not just going to observe you and just imitate you. That's why swearing around kids is so bad.
Sure.
They don't know what they're doing.
Mm.
Um, how so? Do you think it's worth like rewarding or praising good behavior?
Definitely. And I
Okay.
think, yeah, just like, I don't know, again, no like gripe with my parents, but I think that was just like another thing, like, yeah, like that, like the correctiveness was there, but like, yeah, praising good behavior was might not necessarily have been there, or maybe I just didn't. Maybe I just don't remember it. I don't know.
Eh.
Like maybe what stuck was the correctiveness,
Yeah. No.
which would make sense actually. Like you
Yeah.
remember like the things that like sort of yeah, certain things stick out more. I guess that could make sense.
Yeah. Generally, we remember like the pain more than the
Mm,
good stuff. Um,
sure.
just tend to be wired like that. Um,
Mm,
but yeah, there is also like a case to be made that you don't want to like you want to have both an equal balance, or you know probably more of the carrot than the stick, so to speak.
mm,
Specifically for like you know rewarding good behavior.
mm, mm.
You want to make virtue desirable, right? Like you want to want to do good things.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I agree.
yeah, it's all very high level stuff that I'm talking. So like, do you want specifics? Like, do you want a game plan for like how to raise your kid?
Um, I think I understand the basis of it. Neither of us have kids yet, so I don't think either of us is an authority to have a game plan.
Yeah, no, like I've got nothing but a bit of youth group experience, and I'm awful at the youth group, so I don't even know.
Yeah.
Eh.
Like I was thinking along those lines as well, but then I'm just like, yeah, it's helpful, but like at the end of the day, the youth group kids aren't ours.
Yeah, like I don't know, like the principles probably hold true, right?
Yeah, yeah, I
Like
agree.
all the talks and discussions mean nothing if they don't think that you're actually like doing it,
Mm,
and if you're not doing it, then like you're not pretending to do it, you know.
mm, mm,
Um, there's probably also stuff you can think about like trust. Um,
mm-hmm,
like you're not just some like teacher or judge or arbiter of rules and crime and punishment.
mm,
Um, you know, you gotta like have it come from a
yeah,
place of care or you know, genuinely wanting like
yeah,
good and the well-being of them and others around them.
yeah, yeah.
But again,
Like the whole thought, yeah.
it's all fundamentals I'm talking, which is not helpful.
Like the
But like,
whole thought process, yeah, stemmed from like mostly admiration. Like, yeah, these people are like my age, and yet, they've picked up these skills pretty quickly. Like, it's inspirational as well. It's sort of just like, okay, if they can do it, and we're, the same age, we've sort of been through like the, similar throes of life, then I will eventually be able to do it too. Provided I, stick to, as you said, the fundamentals. So like, being virtuous, things like that. As long as you stick to those fundamentals, then it will be it will be okay. So yeah, it's admiration and inspiration as well as like how, because I'm sure they had the same question.
Yeah. The only thing I would say to that is like you're looking at these people in like Instagram, yeah,
No, no, no. Like
and
people that I know personally.
yeah, okay, but even just like yeah, no, what I mean to say is like we aren't privy to like the inner workings of a family, rightfully so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do you remember we went to our friend's kiddo's first birthday party earlier this year?
Mm-hmm.
And she mentioned, like, she sort of hinted at her struggles when she was thanking her parents.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I certainly wasn't aware of any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, were you?
Um, Not fully.
Hmm.
Like I had inklings, I guess.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
fair.
nothing like, yeah, nothing. It was all deeply personal, so yeah, nothing that I would like actively like discuss with her.
Hmm. I can hear you eating, by the way.
Ah. Ah.
um,
Yeah,
yeah, no. Well, not to judge up our friends' struggles, but point is like they kind of just picked it up on the job, and
yeah,
like
yeah.
you
But
know, it
that's my
didn't
whole
come
point,
easy
right?
to them.
Like it's not something that we're taught. It's something that we learn on the job.
Yeah. And it's something that like you're gonna have to ask for help for.
Mm.
Um, I know we're supposed to be traditionalist, but I don't know if we're traditionalist enough sometimes. Um,
You're gonna have to elaborate.
like modern day conservative. Look, it's because of the overlap between like American politics and Catholic content. Um, when a lot of people think of like traditional family values, they think of the 1950s, but the
Mm.
1950s still is like the nuclear family.
Mm-hmm.
And the family is a good thing, right? But like, if you go even further back in the olden days, like, it literally took a village to raise a
Mm.
kiddo. Um,
Mm.
it wasn't all on mum and dad, you know.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
grandparents were involved, aunts and uncles were involved. Um, and you know, you and I have seen this in like the big families, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
kiddos are just getting passed around, and like
Yeah.
everyone's holding the baby,
Yeah.
and it's fine, you know.
Yeah.
Um, And that's something that, you know, I worry about because, like, I don't have that kind of big family network. But,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I got my parents. My
Yeah.
wife will have hers. Um,
Yeah.
daycare is a frightening option with the recent news, but it's an option. Prefer
Mm.
not to. um, it's also expensive anyway. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but like, it is okay to not know what you're doing, and it is okay to ask for help. And
Mm-hmm.
like, that's a part of it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And
Yeah. As with
definitely
anything.
don't fall for like advertising.
Mm.
My sister-in-law was talking about like baby bags that have like they're like super fancy and they cost $400.
Mm.
You don't need that. You don't. You just need a bag with sufficient waterproofing and like you'll be okay.
I mean, with all due respect, that's up to the parent.
True, but like
like,
yeah,
like
if you
we
want to
have
get the
no
bag, get
idea.
the bag.
No, I get what you're saying, but like sometimes we have no idea what like a parent needs until we're in that situation.
Of
Like, yeah,
course,
you're
yeah.
right. Maybe like that's that. It could be a bit extravagant, but like, yeah, until we're in that situation, it's like, virtually impossible to know exactly what it entails.
Yeah. So there's no point worrying about it now. You're not going to
Oh,
make it
yeah,
any
agreed.
easier.
Agreed.
Um, but no, I get that you want to have the skills to like. You
Oh,
want to you
actually,
want to
no.
start off on a good foot, don't you?
I
I get that.
I was gonna say I not disagree, but like starting to think about it early on is like a way that you can continue to build up these foundational skills.
Yeah, yeah,
Like otherwise you just end up like completely thrown in deep water if you haven't thought about this beforehand.
yes, yeah,
And generally Catholic families tend to do this. Like they'll generally tend to plan things out quite well. Not from like a logistical perspective alone, but just like, you know, all these
yeah,
things, like these are discussions Catholic families have, like, how are we going to raise our kid?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no, these things will come. Like you're already aimed in the right direction from the
Mhm.
sounds of things. The good news about pregnancy is that it does take a bit of time. So like you don't have to have everything organized right now.
Mm.
Um, but I don't know, like there's I don't know, I don't really know what to tell you because it's like yeah, like until you're in the territory, like there's only so much you can do.
Pretty much. Like there's not much you
Um,
can say, there's not much I can say. It's just once you get there, you will be thrown into deep water. And there's just no way around that. Like regardless of how prepared you are. Like it
yeah,
is, yeah. But
yeah,
that's part of life. That's part of this vocation. Like each vocation has its challenges. That's part of this vocation's challenges. So yeah.
yeah, yeah. And you know, not to throw a dampener on things even more, but like all your planning and prep can get thrown out the window for like any number of reasons.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Um, so yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, the logistical stuff, true, but like generally, if you plan, you know, if you plan it around being virtuous, you like, if you're doing what you should be, it's generally manageable to continue to be virtuous.
Well, yeah, but like you don't need a baby to be virtuous. And like you're
Yeah,
not
but like that's
being
not what I'm saying.
virtuous
I'm
for the
saying like it's important to plan those things. Not about well, yeah, you need to plan out like being virtuous to yourself, but like being virtuous as a spouse, being virtuous as a parent, like those are different. Like those require different. It's different from being virtuous to yourself.
yeah, but like my point is that those differences are things you only really get to practice in the field. You don't get to learn the intimate communication skills of being a spouse until you're married. Like dating counts, I guess, but you know,
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you mean.
um, they get like you can practice your fundamentals.
Mm.
Um, but like you know, it's like the thing with the Catholic Gentleman podcast that you and I listen to is that it is awfully fundamental stuff when you break it down. You
Yeah,
know, because it all just came back to like look after your wife and don't be selfish.
yeah, exactly.
Um, to like simplify it a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Um, like you know, you can train those dispositions in non-marriage ways now,
Hmm.
and then it's like soft skills. You know, you heard of soft skills? They used to bang on about soft skills all the time at like uni career fairs.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's soft skills.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't know. Outside of that, like get exposure to babies. Go hang out with your friends who have babies. Um, as much
Yeah,
as practical, you know.
yeah, not too much though. They need time with
Yeah,
their babies.
yeah. No, again, as much as practical, you know, as much as
Yeah.
is appropriate. And maybe
Hmm.
that's not a lot. You take what you get. Be scrappy with it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. We're at 28 minutes, by the way.
well, that's a good time to end, I guess.
Yeah, I honestly
With
don't
that,
have much more to say on the topic. But
yeah.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
think
that was it helpful at least.
I guess. I mean, it wasn't
I'm sorry.
really anything more than. No, it's more just like it wasn't really more than anything I already knew. which again
Ah,
goes back to the fundamentals, right?
yeah, yeah. It's like maths.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly. Alrighty, prayer
Yep.
intentions.
Bare intentions. Yes.
It's been a
Uh,
couple of weeks. I don't remember who went first last time.
yeah, me neither.
I
Want to
think it
toss a
was
coin?
you.
Oh, yeah, okay, you can go first.
I'll go first, and I'll take the box down as well.
Yeah.
um, so yeah, we pray for all the ongoing conflicts at the moment. There's not much media coverage anymore, sadly, but they're definitely all still going on, and there's still suffering happening all over the place. So we pray for all those people. Um, sorry, specifically the conflicts with him in the past, are like Ukraine, Palestine. I mean, sorry, not Ukraine, Ukraine, Russia,
Yes.
Palestine, Israel, all
Iran
the other ones
nowadays.
involving Israel.
Oh, so you
Just
okay?
any, no, I'm dying a little bit. But yeah, all these
I can
conflicts
breathe.
we pray for. And yeah, on the topic, I guess I pray for people like me that are sort of, thinking about these things. That our minds, I guess, are put to ease. And when the time comes, we're able to step up and apply, um, the virtue that we've built up until that point to, yeah, this new, what will be a new set of, yeah, skills that you'll need to pick up, I guess, as you go. Yeah, I pray for people like me.
Hmm. Yeah, well said. Um, as for me, first I'd like to pray for that childcare scandal thing that I mentioned. Made that off-color comment about earlier. Because that's serious. That's bad. Um, so yeah, pray for all those kids. Um, topically, I pray for people like me who maybe are a bit too loosey goosey. You know, like I'm not really thinking about it, but I'm also like firmly still a bachelor, so like I don't know what else to do. Um, but yeah, like I don't know. Pray for people like me that we develop the fundamentals in the way that need to be developed. Yeah, yeah, um, yeah. Anyway, on that note, we'll call it here. If you liked what you listened to, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the things. If you didn't, chuck us some feedback. Comment, send us an email, chadsbychrist@gmail.com. We have a Discord, link is in the description. Either way, please pray for us, and we will pray for you. And we hope to catch you in the next one. God bless.
God bless, guys. See ya.
Bye.